for another online challenge. This time, sleepers versus supercars. So we took turns with who was taking a sleeper and who was taking a supercar. So I ended up running 3 sleepers up against 3 of James's supercars, and then James took 2 sleepers up against my supercars. But for each pairing of cars, we took them for 1 sprint race and 1 drag race to see how they would do, and then we kind of totaled up the points at the end. But the first set of vehicles was this Volvo 850R, which had been tuned up to be fast, ended up similar level to a Corvette ZR1. So this Volvo in the first round goes up against the Corvette, and this is what happened. Okay. Wasn't expecting it to be quite that much faster. Whoa. This is slightly terrifying around the corners. A bit closer.
I don't think I could have. I don't think I could have drove any faster.
So that was round 1 with the Volvo up against the Corvette there. So on to round 2. It was my turn to take the supercar. So I ended up in the Ferrari F12 TDF, taking on James's sleeper car, which was a Citroen 2CV. And this is what happened in round 2 with the Ferrari up against the Citroen.
Whoa.
Yeah, that doesn't look very easy to drive.
Too fast into the corner and it stands on 2 wheels, so.
Yes, I have seen those roll over quite a lot on this game.
Not surprised. It's like wrestling a buffalo. Oh, the other side of a concrete wall.
So on to the third set of vehicles. I'm again in the sleeper, my turn to be in the sleeper vehicle, this time taking the Peugeot 205 Rally and putting it up against a Porsche 918, because that's an obvious pairing. But anyway, this is what happened with the Peugeot up against the Porsche here on Forza Horizon 4.
And they'll be the first people to get it. Oh, that was unexpected.
Yeah, you had me off the line, I think. This actually handles a lot better than the Volvo did.
I haven't driven this track enough to know this one, I don't think.
No, I don't really know any of the sprint races. I'm only any good at the circuits. My top speed is also 180. So next up, back into the supercars, I would be taking the Bugatti Veyron Supersport and putting it up against James's VW Corrado. So two VW group cars up against each other. And yeah, this is what happened. Last time I will be driving a supercar in this video before the final round, where I'll be back in a sleeper. But this is what happened with the Bugatti up against the VW.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be close.
Would you put up against the Avaya? I was like, oh, what about the Pininfarina Batista? I don't crash this early. It's not the aim of the game. But miss this one again.
Yeah, I had a bit of a wonky line off the roundabout there. I nearly missed it as well.
Well, did I get it? I think so. It's not asking me to turn around, so I must have got it. This thing's hard to control.
Yeah, this is quite easy to control. It just has a lot of understeer coming out of corners, which isn't that much of a surprise.
Ooh, don't lose it.
On to the final round. So I'm going to be taking the AMC Gremlin for this back in a sleeper car, and we're going to be putting it up against a Mosler, of all things. This was actually the car that I managed to get highest, got it into middle of S2 class. All of these sleepers I was trying to basically make them as fast as they could be, and then we're finding an appropriate supercar to put up against them. But yeah, this is what happened in the final round. AMC up against the Mosler. It doesn't much like that corner either. Okay, no, it's doing 220.
Cornering.
Yeah, the gears could do with being a bit more towards top speed because it hits the limiter at 226.
Whoa, what was that? Forza's doing its weird jumping thing again.
Oh, that's not quite the right way to take the corner. Oh no.
Like I brake too much.
That's probably to avoid me.
Oh, now I did it. Damn these bloody checkpoint tags.
So there we go. That's what happened in our Supercar versus Sleeper challenge here on Forza Horizon 4. And yeah, the Sleeper cars came out on top, which I'm not terribly surprised by, because in Forza, generally a car that is stock is not as fast as something that's been built to the same PI number with some upgrades and stuff. That's just kind of how the system seems to work on here. So we kind of know that, but yeah, it's always interesting to put kind of purpose-built supercars up against something that you've made yourself on games. Always a bit of fun to put them head-to-head like that, and to see some of these crazy things beating supercars. So always a lot of fun. But yeah, that is going to be all for this challenge, all for today's video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.